Hello and welcome to another book haul. This one I have been collecting for a few months. This is all Friends of the Library Bookstore hauls from 3 different locations over a couple months. So, there are 36 books here, which is a lot. But I've been very good at what I picked, so let's get started. This is my most recent one. This is from a library location I never go to. I've only been one other time. I need to go for like a $20 bill every time I go to this location, apparently, because they always have so many amazing things. So first, this one was $2, the Blu-ray of Mortal Instruments City of Bones movie. I've never watched this, and it's so hard to find it streaming anywhere, so I decided to pick it up. And then this one I was so excited about. Rosanny Chotsky? Not it. The Gilded Wolves. This one I'm so... I had to get this. I got this for $1, and it's in very good condition. After reading her Star Touched Queen book, which is like the novellas that go with it, I have this. I have not been able to find this one, so I am so excited to read this. Her writing is beautiful, so I'm looking very much looking forward to this one. So those two, I got this past week. I think this stack is like 2 or 3 different shopping trips from when I went to pick up library holds. So Beautiful Darkness is a Beautiful Creatures book, paperback, $1. I was really excited to find this because I've been trying to collect the series. And I thought this was one of the books I don't have, but literally sitting right in front of my face, I do have it, so yeah. Maybe I'll paint the edges or something, I'm not sure. And then I found a ton of, I believe these were all half off too, so instead of being $1 each, they were $1 for 2. A ton of Tamara Pierce books. I've never read her books. Apparently I missed out as a teenager and kid reading her books because a ton of people my age did, and they have told me they're amazing. So I've been picking them up when I find them. I don't find them often. This is Wolfspeaker Immortals series number 2. I really like this cover. These are all mass paperbacks. And then these are different covers for the Immortals series as well. 1, 3, and 4. So, unicorn, dragon, bird. So, with this is number 2. I believe that is the whole, I believe it's a 4-book series. So I got this whole series for like $2. Amazing. Sisters Grimm. This is a middle grade series. Really love. I have been trying to collect specific covers. Hardcovers are hard to find secondhand for this series. Let me show you what they look like. So the hardcovers, it's really beautiful edges, but I'm having a hard time finding it. So this has the same spine. It matches. I decided to get it. Again, I believe it was half off, so 50 cents. Princess Academy. Either 50 cents or 25 cents, don't remember. Not my favorite series by Shannon Hale. I actually found it kind of boring reading it as a kid, but I feel like it's a good series to have. This one's super excited about. Dinotopia paperback. This is only the second one I have ever found used in good condition. I didn't know Dinotopia was a book series. I just watched like the movie TV show as a kid, obsessed with it. That movie was on repeat in my house. So yeah, that one. Guardians of Ga'Hoole. This is book number 12. Again, usually these are really beat up, buying them used. This is one of my favorite series I read in elementary school. Probably around 4th grade, I believe. It's all about owls. This series is incredible. So really excited to find that. I want the whole series. This one, again, this was on a sale rack, so I think it was like a quarter. James Patterson, Daniel X. I don't know what this is, but it was a quarter and it's James Patterson, so I picked it up. Because if I don't like it, I can put it on Pango. This one was excited for. So, Margaret Peterson Haddock's, this, the Missing series, this is book 3. I got 2 books earlier this year in this series from the library book sale. I think it was 50 cents. This was a quarter. I've just seen them at my library bookstore. It's the only place I've seen them. And I've been eyeing them a lot because they just, I don't know, I'm drawn to them, even though it's not what I typically pick up. And when I posted that, somebody replied saying, "Oh my gosh, I love that series. It's really good," on Instagram. So I'm excited to get more of it because I want to read it now. This one, Chris DeLacy, Icefire. This dragon series, middle grade dragon series. I read it as a kid, like little, like I believe it's 3rd grade or younger when I read it. Absolutely loved it. Don't remember anything about it though. So I've been collecting them to reread eventually. This was again on the 25-cent sale rack, I believe. So that was exciting. Now this whole stack right here, I got from the second library that I go to sometimes when I'm driving by. This entire stack, the total was $15, mainly because of these books down here. So this one was 25 cents on a sale rack, and I got it because Beautiful Spine. It's the Reader's Digest Great Biographies. Charles A. Lindbergh. I don't really know that one, but I do know Florence Nightingale, Thomas A. Edison, and Hans Christian Andersen. So, people I'm actually interested in, and it's a pretty book. I have been collecting pretty book spines for like a classics bookshelf that will go in the living room. This one, 50 cents, I believe. Beautiful YA indie book, I believe. Never heard of it, but for 50 cents, I'll get it and try reading it. Trading Darkness by Lisa Hoffman. I mean, wouldn't you pick that up too? Next, again, so these were all 50 cents, these paperbacks. So, this was super exciting. Haven't read this series yet, but I've been considering reading it because it's kind of considered a classic. And that is Earthsea by Ursula K. Le Guin. I don't know. 1, 2, and 3. So I'm very excited to read these. It's a middle grade fantasy, published in the 60s, I believe. It's considered like a fantasy classic at this point. So that was exciting. And then Legendborn, which I don't know, I've been on the fence about reading, but if I find both books in the series for less than $1, I'll get it and read it. And like this second one, gorgeous. So, got that one. Oh. Oh. Now, these were $2 each. And these are, because I was looking for Brandon Sanderson. I have never found him at my library used bookstores. And I finally found Brandon Sanderson. But it's the Wheel of Time series. So here we go, Wheel of Time. Let's see. Knife of Dreams, book 11. Hours of Midnight, book 13. I very much like these like classic fantasy book covers. I think they're very fun. They're not the prettiest, but I think they're really fun. The Gathering Storm, book 12. Here we go. And then book 9, Winter's Heart. Very Lord of the Rings. And they have these beautiful full-colored maps inside that are super cool. So I got these. The person who I got them for is like, I don't really need the whole series physically because it's long and a lot of bookshelf space. And I don't know if I'm going to keep them. I haven't read the series. And I don't know if I'm going to. A lot of girls complained about it in the first few books. The guys are kind of annoying. And then I watched Gavin Reads All the Books, his video of reading the first book in the series and the last book in the series. And the relationships get really weird in the last book. I don't know if I don't know if it's worth me reading it personally. So these might go on Pango. Yeah, very likely will go on Pango. This is the oldest stack of books. So first, I got this one, Love and Olives, because book 1, Love and Gelato, is very popular. And then I got it home, and I did not notice this. I did not check. It is, like, eaten by an animal. I was really upset by that. I have never had a damaged book from this particular library bookstore. And they're selling it for usually $2, marked down to $1. It's a craft book now. I'll find something to do with it. But that was upsetting. And then that same day, I also found for $1 Love and War. This Alex and Eliza series is very popular among like non-spicy readers, I believe. But Melissa de la Cruz is a good author. So grabbed it. Now it's on my TBR. And then Keeper of the Lost Cities, Nightfall. This is book 6. Perfect condition. Again, this is one of those middle grade series that are usually really beat up when you find them used. I have been slowly collecting this. Once I collect most of the series, I'll read it. So it's either $1 or 50 cents. I don't remember. And then this one, I believe, was $2. The Girl Who Drank the Moon. This is a very popular middle grade book. So I don't know if I'm going to keep it or if I'm going to give it to a friend who likes this type of book a little more than I do. But it's gorgeous. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this was 50 cents. Again, I believe it's an indie author YA book. And like, it's really pretty. Figured I'd give it a shot for 50 cents. Dominica Pindor, Wings and Shadows. It looks really cool. She has the power to inflict pain on anyone she wishes. Okay then. Then, for $1, one freaking dollar, I found Eldest, the special edition. Really, what's special about it is that side is gold. That's really it. I have only ever seen this special edition at Half Price Books, and they sell them for like $6, and the ones I always find personally are beaten up so bad. Obviously, people like reading them. So yeah, I got this to add to my collection, even though Eragon is not my favorite series. It is Megan's, and it's nice to have. So the other special thing is the author apparently drew this little piece of art in the back. That is a ring from the book series. And I really like monochromatic art, so I thought that was kind of cool. Yeah. This one was $2 for this hardcover. Another Rojani Chonsky. I am not saying that name right at all. The Bronze Beast. I haven't read this series yet, but I want to read her entire backlog. So I almost lost it when I found this. I'm so excited. Okay, last few books. Ally Carter, All Fall Down. This is like Embassy Row, you know, government stuff. I got it because Ally Carter's series about girls that go to a spy school is really fun. So I thought that would be fun. I think I got this for 50 cents. Hardcover. This one, Mother Knows Best, the Mother Gothel, by Valentino. This like villain series by Disney. $1. I've read a few of these. I haven't read this one yet though. So, and then this one also $1. Persepolis. This is a really popular, I believe it's nonfiction graphic novel. Which I haven't been too intrigued to read, but when I saw it at the bookstore, I knew I had to get it and read it because it's $1. If I don't like it, it goes on Pango. You see the trend. And the last one. So, here we go. Book 1 to, what is the series? Dragons in Our Midst, Raising Dragons by Brian Davis. And I was so excited to get this because at the big library book sale earlier this year, I picked up book 2. This was like 10 cents or something crazy. And I've been wanting to read it because it looks really good, but I don't have book 1. And now I do. This is like a really good classic YA fantasy series. I'm so excited to read. I've never heard of it. It just looks really good. So, got that. And that is the end of my haul. I hope you enjoyed it. Any books you recognize, any books sound really good to you, let me know. I know I have to clean this all up.